It's League Two time, everybody. Let's get right into it. First of all, how are we all doing? Look at this. I got a new microphone the other day. Yesterday it was. And thank you to the big man on campus himself, Chuck, for doing so. Thank you very much. Chuck bought me this as a nice little gift. And so we very much appreciate it. And the big man himself is here. Do you know what? I don't do this often, but he deserves one. He's bought me a new microphone and he is an absolute G for doing so. So if you're not following Chuck, go and drop the man a follow. And we'll do, because we're just even nicer, we're going to do a double shout out for Chuck. He is a mere man that loves gaming and we love him as well. But we are back and it is League Two time. Scunthorpe are in League Two. 2 record-breaking seasons have caused us to get to this position where we are in League Two. And we have done a couple of transfers already off stream. We've done a little bit of some scouting, a little bit there to get us ahead. We're at the 3rd of July right now. Yeah, and we are ready. Let's get right into it. So financially, also, last time out, if you're not in the Discord, again, little plug, I posted in the Discord the little bits of what I was playing through. So go and join the Discord if you haven't already. But we have a couple of new things. I did not click that. Right, Scunthorpe save. We have a new takeover. We have been taken over by the fans. They haven't introduced any new budget. Although apparently we've made £1 million this month, this season already. I don't know where that's come from. Income. Have we had? Well, we've had season ticket sales, sponsorship, TV money come in. So we've had a nice little bit of money come in so far. But probably a lot of that will go away. We also have 14 grand in the wage budget to play around with. As you can see, Kane Wilson, we haven't done a lot of scouting on him, but he's had a couple of bids from League One sides and a Scottish side. So we thought, we're going to go blind on him. If League One sides are bidding for him, he's probably quite good. 25 years old. He looks like he can be a very good attacking fullback, which is what we're kind of going for. So he looks like he's going to come in. Transfer-wise as well, transfer history. We've got a new backup goalkeeper. We have Tay Ashby-Hammond, so we thought we'd bring his brother in as well. So we have Luca Ashby-Hammond as well coming in to the team. So he is going to be our backup goalkeeper if we need to. Apparently he is a good League One player, Luca Ashby-Hammond, which means I don't know what Tay Ashby-Hammond is, but he is... Tay Ashby-Hammond's apparently a lead in League Two player. Oh no, he has League One player potential. That's what he has. He's a National League standard player. But yeah, so we've got both the Ashby-Hammond brothers in. Beforehand, Harrison Parker, centre back, comes in. Decent physicals on him. Good little 18-year-old defender. When we were scouting him, it was saying he had Premier League standard, but he's potential League One standard. So in and around the next step up. So he's gonna be someone to bring in for the potential future to start learning around. We bought this guy in. He has lead in League Two potential, but good League Two player. Faisal Batache to come into the midfield. Dan Potts, a left back, League One standard left back. Very, very nice indeed. He will be our wing back attack. It says he's only 3 stars a wing back attack. He's not the quickest, but at 31 years old, it seems to be a decent upgrade on Kenlock. So we've had there. Also, because for the memes, I looked at potentially seeing what Dele Alli would be like because he was a free agent. He is a 2-star current ability. Yeah, that's right. Man's career has fallen off a massive cliff. So Dele Alli is in on trial, but that will be as far as it goes. In terms of players we have on trial that I am looking at, Sonny Perkins is definitely one I am very much considering. Can play that striker role and is supposed to be a 4.5, potentially a 4.5 star lead in League One player. I think he could become our Elliott replacement potentially. We also have a few strikers in. Isaac Olafoe could also become it. Sonny Perkins could also become our Mazzala. Very much a possibility he could become our Mazzala, especially looking at his passing, vision, technique sort of triangle. He could be very much someone we bring in there. But yeah, we've been looking at a lot of strikers right now, trying to see who is potentially the best. Jack Marriott, one obviously former Derby guy, was at Derby when Frank Lampard was there, just at Fleetwood, but he's only a League Two player. But Sonny Perkins is probably going to be one we bring in to come in. But yeah, there's a load of strikers in here. We've got them on 4-week trials. We're looking potentially for the backup right back, which is why Kane Wilson is being bid on. Hopefully he comes in because he'd be quite nice. Fabio Tavares is another one, quite looking like he's going to be very, very pacey. That is something that we're looking to see about. But yeah, Dan Potts is supposed to be like really good. Semeyu is in the League Two Dream 11. If we show the season preview, it says right now we're predicted 5th. That's potentially because of trials, but we're predicted playoffs, which is really, really nice. But yeah, if we don't want that, we want to click off of the team. We want to deselect this. Semeyu and Harlock are in the team at the Media Dream 11. Which is really, really nice to see. That we have a couple of players in that Media Dream 11. Semeyu, the centre-back, Harlock are DLP, and he is staying in that DLP role. Semeyu staying there. Harrison Porter wanted breakthrough prospect, so we're keeping him at breakthrough, the backup centre-back, because not Harrison Porter, thingy, where is he? Harrison Parker even, sorry. It's Harrison Pease. We need to take him out and put him onto the bench. Beeston, Dowling, currently the backups. It might not be the thing that's there, but that's the way it's starting right now. Regan Ogle is probably going to be sold. He wants 500k. If we can maybe see if we could. There's no there. We'll transfer list him. If we can sell any players this summer, we will. Barrow has bid for Jimmy Sinclair. He's not coming in. We're actually gonna cancel his trial. Anybody that's 2-star current ability on here, we are gonna cancel their trials. So Dele Alli, like, he's already had it cancelled. So we're gonna cancel those trials because we're going to be we're basically looking at championship release players right now, which is where we are heading up to now. We've done it like this, and we want it to be release players from, we got down to as far as like, we're going to have another proper look through them again just to see, but yeah, I think I started, yeah, because we started to look at Leeds because we've got Lewis Baton on trial. Again, another potential DLP backup. Potential, looking at him, seeing there. But we're gonna give it a week or so, and then we're gonna go back in for a few people. We're gonna look at some scouting and stuff like that, looking at our scouting budget, just to see who is there. Lewis Brown was somebody I'd have really liked to have brought in as a potential option. but he's there. If we look at players in range and we're looking at free agents, we've been looking at high world rep strikers. A lot of them like are outside of where we can like remit. We've got dubious transfer on. I wanted to click the cogwheel. Doubtful transfer on. But yeah, we was looking at their wide players. I don't think we are necessarily in a. If we look at like the squad of what we got, Rashawn Scott wants a new contract, but he wants about $2,000 a week, and I don't want him on like $2,000 a week. I think I'd want him down towards like $1,500, and he's not. Let's see, they want us to recommend fringe player to him, like, but he will take regular starter. If we can give him that because that's where we're basically playing him. But he wants $2,500 a week, and I'm only really prepared to offer him $2,000 at a minimum. $1,500 like as a minimum. Like he's willing to come down and maybe talk. 2.4. If we can get him towards $2,000. $2,000. It's not the best, but like. We're looking at that. Now, the one thing I need to see for League 2 is substitutions. We can now name 7 subs, which is good news. Which now means then... right, if we look at this, where is Miles Kenlock? He replaces Tyler Denton. Now, Tyler Denton... we are prepared to loan out. He accepted a £500 a week deal. We're going to start looking to potentially loan some people out as well. Maybe see if we can increase their budgets if we can't get them to go. But now we can rearrange our subs bench nisely. So, Regan Ogle right now is our backup right back. Miles Kenlock is our backup left back. Dowling would be the backup DLP. Beeston would come into the midfield. That would be 5. Then Scott, Bennett, McManus, sort of like that. We want to get rid of that and then add him as sub 8. That's sort of where we're sitting now. Strikers is where we are looking for. Declan McManus, if I can make anywhere between 500k, we're keen to sell him. 275 from Dunfermline. Let's see about an intermediary. The intermediaries are not going to give us much on him. Okay. But yeah, so if he's only valued at like 275k, I'm not going to look to do it. But yeah, right, like wide players right now is probably where we're okay. But yeah, I think Sonny Perkins, depending, do you have an agent? Right. He'd want, can we get that down? Like $2,000 a week for Sonny, I'm prepared to offer. Can we get you on important? We can get you on important, 1.9. Can we get you down to like 1.6? 1.7. 1.7, 1.8, 1.8k a week for a player like him. I'm very happy with. Even if he comes into the midfield, Sonny Carey, is he on my shortlist? Yeah, he was on my shortlist. I can't remember why. But he's actually not too horrible. It's probably because I offered him a trial, but... Bartram set for fired goalkeeping coach. He rejected the new offer. That's fine. He rejected the offer from us. That's cool. Auto-select include youth prospects. The under-18s are in the league as well. But, like, yeah, we got a couple of 4.5-star players in there. Which is very nice indeed. Do you have a... Yeah, he's gonna sign a deal when he becomes 17. So yeah, but we're set in a decent position. Ashby Hammond has got rid of he's got a bigger release clause, which is nice. Just in case he needed to, like make it sort of that way. But we are in a position. We've also had our EFL Cup first round draw, and we are taking a trip to Dagenham and Redbridge, who we got promoted with last season. So That is very interesting indeed. Jason Fisher is still not getting forward as often as he wants. Kane Wilson has gone to Notts County, who are in League One. That's a little bit annoying. Let's actually have a look at right fullbacks. I know Afete did well for us last season, but it's more just in case we can get a backup. Cyrus Christie, you are actually quite good. Who have you had bids from? Scottish sides. Would you want to stay non-staff role? Would you want a playing role? He wants staff role. Okay. We're gonna walk away from you then. Bashkim, Kosovan. I'm actually gonna do unattached now. And add nationality as English in here, just because I think it might be sort of sensible to do that. Darnell Johnson does not have a lot of pace. Where are you being? Buxton, yeah. Cameron Norman, he doesn't look too bad. On first little look, let's offer you a trial from Norwich. Michael will be happy at that. Your technicals don't look great. Dacres Cogley from Bolton. We didn't necessarily look at him, but we'll have a little look at him. Joe Riley, no. Hayden White. I mean, you look like you're going to be a quick boy. We don't really know what your crossing and thingy is, but you're also 6'1", so could potentially fill in at centre back. Dermy Lusala, he didn't look much of an upgrade on Afete, so that's why we're not going for him. This is going to be the one thing. The one thing I might actually do, and I haven't done it yet, is have a look at who has been released from Premier League sides. Release players from. So like Miguel Aziz was always was a really good player for us in the Wildstone save. And we got him when we was in League One, I believe. Was at Championship Plymouth last season. Was the season before last. Didn't have a loan last season. He's now not there. Miguel Aziz would be somebody I'm very keen on bringing in. Salah Uland Mahad, he's had bids already from League 1 and League 2 sides, so he's again not too bad, but he's there. Good luck with the season. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you for the microphone yesterday, and thanks for the shout-outs. You're welcome. Hope you're doing well. I know you. I know you. Have you got a agreed deal? He must do. No? Why can't I sign you? Interesting that I can't approach to sign you, but I know who you are. I'm fairly certain this is the son of the guy that used to own my kickboxing gym, which is quite interesting that he's at FM at Arsenal. I did not realise he was in the Arsenal Academy. Zane Monlewis, you're only 2.5 stars, so not really on my radar. You can play DM and right fullback. You might be quite useful to have, Mr. James Sweet. Bradley Ibrahim. Low determination is interesting. We'll leave you for now. Finazaz. Shadow striker, probably more than a striker. We're looking probably, if we're looking at the squad right now, we're probably looking at a new striker to fire us to the league. And if we get Sonny Perkins, he will probably fill in instead of but Tash will probably come in instead of Law, and then Law will probably drop to the bench. We might look at a new right winger ahead of Cal Roberts, someone with a bit of pace as well later on. But I'm happy with the wide players, especially like if Rashawn Scott stays. We've got Scott, Bennett, Fisher, and Roberts. I'm happy with those four. Lewis Bate is someone that I'm really, really intrigued about. I'm just seeing really good physicals and really good passing. What would you want? Star player, play as many matches as possible. That release clause, I'd take that. Non-promotion release clause of that would be okay. Could we ask for the wage drop? Okay. Because he could fill in and be a really good midfielder anyway. It's supposed to be not as good. Good League 2 player, championship potential. I see a good future in you. We'll remove training facilities. Can we get you on important? He wants start. Okay. Can we get you on like 1.8? 1.9. We can get you on 1.9. Okay. I know there, right, so we've got a couple of people on there. So we've got 2 people offered contracts to right now in the midfield, which is not necessarily where I'm looking at. Aziz rejects our trial. I'm not actually, we've got people there, so right. Sweet on trial, 4-star player. Now he could potentially also be my new right back anyway. Only 9 tackling, but it depends on what his fullback attributes are. White, French player, probably not going to come in. Cameron Norman, there. Adjust budget. Sonny Perkins is in. Oh, this is good. Oh, he is so good. Holy shitballs. I think we've just found our new Danny Elliott replacement. I think we've just found our new Danny Elliott replacement. Sonny Perkins. He's in. I mean, yeah, get him welcomed in, Harlock. A talented and important player. Yeah, right. Well, sorry, Declan. You have... Right, okay. Do we need... We probably don't need Miles Kenlock on the bench, given that we have... He's just a centre-back. He can't really play right back. Right, okay. So if we're playing Younger and Semeyu... Fate at right back. I do kind of want the striker on the bench. So we'd want 2 midfielders. We probably want 2 defenders. I don't think he's quite good. But if we needed a centre-back to come in, we can bring Dan Potts inside. Yeah. So if we drop Harrison Parker off the bench for now... like this, and then Declan McManus is being replaced there, and Sonny Perkins is going to be our new man up front. Now that is an upgrade. This is a striker that could see us through nicely. Leading League 1 player, down in League 2 with Scunthorpe. Oh, he's good. Oh, he's good. Lockers, welcome in the building. Discuss issue with law. I'm sorry, boss, but I don't think that's fair. I'm clearly an important part of the team, so why should I have to go to even greater lengths to prove that? I don't... I mean, if Jason Law is doing that, and he's unhappy that Sonny Perkins is going to kind of force him out of the team, I can kind of see why he would think that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he has been an important part of the team. I just don't want to offer him the promise though that he's gonna always play. It's probably gonna mean that George Dowling kind of drops out of the team anyway. now because Law's probably going to be replaced soon anyway, because we've just got the bid for Lewis Bate in, who I'm hoping will join us. Because then this creative midfield that we're kind of building could be very, very good. I mean, Perkins to be unveiled. There aren't many journalists, but he is going to be an absolute... Sonny Perkins could be the man that we need. Right. And this meeting, because it's going to not really have anybody in here. Harlock out for 10 days and 3 weeks. That's not necessarily the best. Matt Macy is not gonna be interested in for us right now. But yeah, Rashawn Scott has signed a new 2-year deal. Tranmere signed this kid. We're delighted that he's committed himself to the club. That is what we are. We're getting some people. 9 recommendations for League 2. Just having a look. Ellis Chapman as a central midfielder. He is a very attack-minded one, but he's not necessarily the best. I think we're getting players in that are quite good in that regard. We do need to think about the right-back situation. Jacob Davenport has decided to leave. That's fine. He wasn't really going to be in the club's plans anyway. We need to see how does that affect it. 14.63, because Davenport had a big contract and he's now gone. Which is nice. Sonny Perkins, honestly, like the potential now on some of these players coming through the club is very nice as well. James Sweet is supposed to be a 4-star player. He could become my new right back, James Sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Al Ittihad have made us. Where is this? Chuck, where was this offer in the network save? Where was this offer in the network save? I'm not very happy about that. Sonny Carey has gone to Sheffield Wednesday. Interesting, okay. Wild, yeah. 96 million for Sterling. Yes, please. I'd have taken that out if he had in the network game. That would have been very nice. Miranda is... yeah, he's never going to make it. But yeah, Lewis Bate hasn't had any offers from anybody else, has he? No, he's literally just had bids from me. He's only a 3-star player. Interesting. Only a 2-star box-to-box. Like, let's compare him with Jared Harlock quickly. Like, he's got much better... How is Jared Harlock a 4-star player and Lewis Bate is only 3-star? That makes no sense to me. Like, he's better technique, better passing, better vision. Mentally is just better. Hi, lookers, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Like, how is he only a 3-star? Like, when Jared Harlock right now in my team is a 4-star player. Like, he is rated 4-star. Like, it'll be interesting to see what happens if he signs. I think Lewis Bates better than Jared Harlock. Arsley to stay. He values me. What a guy. He's rejected Sheffield Wednesday. Get fucked. Lewis Bate is in. It says he's only a 3-star player. Like, I don't see that. Like, for me, Lewis Bate is unbelievable. Like, unless Jared, like, what, like, it says Jared Harlock's a League One standard player, but Lewis Bate is only a 3-star. Interesting, it's dropped Faisal and Thingy down. But I think Lewis Bate is going to go straight in as this box-to-box. And then Jason Law is going to be replacing George Dowling. And we'll have Beast in, and we'll have Law in there. I still think Harlock is still, for me, undroppable. But, like, Lewis Bate is actually just really, really good. Like, I don't see how he's not a box-to-box. Like, how he's not, like... It's the 5 stamina, I think. That's the issue. I did not realise that. Five stamina is going to be an issue. To the point where I actually want to see if I can train fitness. Like, train... Oh, no, it's 5 strength. It's not stamina. What am I on about? He's got 13 stamina. It's 5 strength. 5 strength we can train as well, though. I can't read. Right, we can get him to work on strength. I will give you the promise. He's not taking your playing time away from you. You were signing of the season last season. You are going to be very good. We've got a friendly against the other Irons as well. In West Ham. Also claret and blue. Groundsman asked for the pitch size, of course. We've got a new under-18s coach. Staff-wise as well, we're not the best in the league. I need to get a new goalkeeping coach. That is for sure. Right. Let's actually look at my coaching team. So we have Andy Butler and Andy Garner. Yeah. Andy Butler and Andy Garner, they're okay. The set piece coach and John Walker. Could we maybe get a better... We've got the best set pieces in the league, so we probably don't need a new one of them just yet. I think we just need, realistically, a new goalkeeping coach. And then I'm kind of okay with what we've got. Goalkeeping coach. Could we get, like, these on, like, 13s? No. Can we get them on 12s? We can get Joe Stead in on 12s. Oh, hello, Mr. Joe Stead. Do you actually have a club? You are at York, who are in the National League, so we should be able to tear you away from there. We'll also give you that, just to try and convince you otherwise to come into here. Barnsley in our first friendly as a League 2 side. This will be a good sort of test to see where I think we're at. We have taken control and beaten Barnsley. Carl Roberts 1 to 2 days. Jordan Rossiterton, no. Right, okay. Who scored the goals? Sonny Perkins has scored. He got both of them. I genuinely think we could have just signed an absolutely wonderful striker. Genuinely think we might have just signed one of the best strikers in the league. Does he go straight into the team of the season preview as well? Yes, he does. As does Lewis Bate. See, I think Lewis Bate is better than what my coaches are reporting. That's actually quite a good thing, actually, to advise some reports. So I'm getting player reports from Anwar. Let's look at mental attributes. Judging ability is me. Yeah, see, they're all 10s. So maybe we get maybe a better performance analyst, because performance analyst, I'm fairly certain they don't need a player ability, but yeah, he can definitely be improved, Mr. Glenn Bowden. Let's have a look then. If we clear this and go for a performance analyst, and we pick the highlight for performance analyst. But then we have a look at their judging ability as well when we find people. So we found a few at 11. So Liam McCartan is also then at 11 on that too. But yeah, if we got Liam McCartan as a performance analyst, he wants to be head performance analyst. Could we give you performance analyst? Let's actually compare you to our head performance analyst then. Who is... Oh, music. There we go. Who is then our head performance analyst? Where are you? Mr. Dan here. Did it not click? There. And then we highlight the attributes for head performance analyst. So better. Okay, I'm happy to offer you the head performance analyst role, Mr. Liam. You are also there. And then Mr. James Jones as well. Please don't also want it. And then you become the performance analyst. So they're two nice, decent upgrades on staff as well. So that's all right. So obviously we won our friendly, which is a good sign. And then right, we won. I honestly think Harrison Parker's possibly slightly better than Ollie Younger. Let's have a little comparison with Ollie Younger. Ollie Younger's had really good there, but defensive role, central defender, defend. So the aggressive side of it is better on Younger. Physically, it's Parker just kind of does better than him. Mentally, it's said that Younger is slightly better. Technically, same, one less. Younger just edges it for this season. I think we have one more season of Younger and Semeyu, and then we look to phase in Harrison Parker as we go. I think that's the way we do it. Now, we've got 4 new starters into the team, plus then a backup goalkeeper. Kean Scales, Law Beeston. That's okay. So Kean Scales becomes probably our new DLP. Over George Dowling. George Dowling is wanted by people. Is he wanted by transfer? Wickham and Fleetwood. So that's League One sides that want George Dowling. That is very interesting. Like, how are we now looking on the season preview? We are up into second. Wow. We have signed well. We are now... When I first got promoted and was simming, the team was predicted to finish 8th. Now they're predicted to finish 2nd. Which is nice. Cameron Norman, you are okay. Where is the 4-star person? The Mr. 4-star person, James Sweet. You are a 3.5 star. Let's compare you with Mr. Afete. Because that's who you'd be replacing. So you have one less crossing, one less dribbling, but a lot better crossing. Your attacking attributes are a lot better. Mentally, you've got more there. You've got you are by far a better attacking option. I think James Sweet is worth it at right back. Leading League 2 player, potentially Championship standard. I think Mr. James Sweet could be somebody to go for. But let's head back to the Premier League. Let's have a look for a few released Premier League players. Let's head to the good academies. Oh my goodness me, do Chelsea want to have released players? Right, how many people are there from Chelsea that have been released? Chelsea had Henrik Mkhitaryan. That is incredible. Right, let's actually now understand what we've got from Chelsea. We've got Kai, goalkeeper. Probably don't need a goalkeeper. Centre-back. I'm seeing decent-ish physicals. 15 to 20 jump in reach. Saheed, You've gone to Aki. Okay, so we can't get you. Sean Wade, you are still a free agent. Wide players we don't need. Okay. Marcel, you are a left back. League 2 is not ready for the masterclass. I mean, I would love it, wouldn't there? Right, he's gone to Bromley. That's interesting. So Bromley have signed you in the National League South. So you probably are... You're either really, really good for Bromley, or at 17 years of age, you have just kind of accepted the first club that have given you a contract. Genesis, right back, pace... Not necessarily there. You've gone to Dover. Dujon Richards, you've gone to Bournemouth, so no. Max Merrick, you've left. Donnell, you have gone to Preston, so we're not going to get you. Harrison McMahon, you are not a free agent either. Chibueze, we looked at you. Luke Campbell, you are a goalkeeper, we don't need you. Atoampa, you are at West Brom. Akamea, you are at Posh. A Champong, you do not have a club. You've been bid on by Altrincham in the National League. You're getting a few there. You'd want Breakthrough Prospect. Interesting. I don't want to... I hate that I now have to must respond to this. I don't want to must respond to this. I don't want to offer him a contract. I didn't mean to do that, so we can't get him now. Leo Cardoso, an attacking midfielder. You are a free agent. Not this. Offer you a trial. Let's have a look at you. Billy G, centre back, 6'1", decent-ish jumping reach. You're at Burton. We can't sign you. Eddie Beach, you are a goalkeeper. Harvey Vale would have been a great one. He's still a free agent. Ooh. Now, Harvey Vale can play left side. He can also kind of do a job in the middle. Now, Mr. Harvey Vale, we would love to see about you coming into Scunthorpe. Dion Rankin, you are still a free agent as well. Other side, I know you have a load of pace. I can't remember how your technicals are. They don't necessarily look the best. I'm going to put it out there. Bergstrom there. Faustino. Faustino is still a free agent. Ooh. Faustino. How about you want to come? And then Mkhitaryan. Right, let's look at City. Because I know City do have some decent youth prospects. Now, Ben Knight, I am seeing decent attributes. You probably won't come to us. But you might do. Alex Robertson. Again, I'm seeing decent-ish attributes across certain areas. So let's have a little look at you. Either-footed as well. Jadel Katongo. Again, he's gone to Palace. Can't sign you. Thomas Galaves, you've gone to Brighton. We can't sign you. Nico O'Reilly, you've gone to Wrexham. George Murray-Jones, you are a keeper. We don't want you. And then Isaac Smith, centre-back, 6'2". Again, could be someone to potentially have a look at. United do have a decent... I mean, Christian Eriksen has been released. We won't talk about the other person underneath him. Dermot Mee, goalkeeper, don't need. Will Fish, centre-half. Decent jumping reach, decent heading. No, I don't want this. Will Fish, do you fancy a trial at Scunthorpe, my guy? Do you fancy coming to Scunthorpe and having a see what you can show us? You've gone to Scarborough... Worcester, you're a goalkeeper, we don't need you. Ali O'Free, you've gone to Burnley. Have you? Are you on loan? Are you on trial? Because it says you're a free agent still. Must be on a trial at Burnley. Okay, which means you probably won't want to come to us. Lewis Jackson, you're a free agent. Could be... not really feeling you. Habib, right back. We need right backs. You've gone to Notts. I mean, Trippier's been released by Newcastle, but he would definitely not want to come to us. Trippier has gone to Crystal Palace. Interesting. Ashley Barnes has retired. What a shame. Jonathan Tompkinson, are you who I think you are? Yes, you are. You are the very, very quick centre-back, and you are still a free agent, so how about that? Right, let's go on a little bit, because I don't know if I'm going to max out on my trials. Cardoso's coming in. Isaac Smith. Harvey Vale's gone to Rotherham. Who are in League One. Okay, that's fair. Tompkinson set to come in. Fish has rejected us. Robertson's rejected us. Dion Rankin, Ben Knight, Angerin. Lewis Bate to be unveiled. Only a couple of people came in from that. That's the one thing. Like, we're probably not in the level quite yet where we can kind of go, hey, do you want to come down from the Premier League to League Two? There'll be a few people that will. But, like, it's not a done deal straight away. So, like, Man City do, like, the top six. Let's have a look at Liverpool. Billy Kumetio. I mean, I'm seeing 6'5", 17 jump and reach centre-back, and I'm here for it. I don't know if you would get a thing, but, like, we can see. James Norris, left-footed. There, okay. And this is why you get to, like, this sort of section. I mean, this guy looks ridiculous. Hello, Dominic. You've gone to Preston. That's a shame. Nat Phillips. He's still a free agent. Nat Phillips would be someone that would be really good at this level. Would you come to us, Nathaniel Phillips? Goalkeeper don't need. Harvey Blair. White players I'm not necessarily looking at, but if they're going to be an upgrade on what we've got, then I'm not going to say no at the same time. Oakley, striker, pace, finishing, Oakley. I mean, because if Oakley comes in, Sonny Perkins could drop to a central midfield role. Harvey Davies, goalkeeper, not necessarily interested in goalkeepers. I'm seeing 5'9" and centre back, and you've gone to Ipswich. Okay, James McConnell. He's on trial with Spennymoor at the moment. Probably they're not going to do that. He's gone to Burnley, and Renell Young. He's gone to York. Okay, let's have a look at the Liverpool guys. Let's see if they want to come in. Oakley is coming in. Blair is coming in. Nat Phillips has rejected us, as has Kui Mento, but James Norris comes in. Does Nat Phillips... Can we approach to sign him? He would require us to get promoted from League 2. Okay. Oakley is only a 2.5 star, but let's just see where... Let's just see where he comes. It might mean then he doesn't necessarily come straight into the team, but he could potentially become our backup, 21 years old. Blair's only exciting young prospect. Norris is fringe player. Okay. So, like, with there, James Sweet. I still think James Sweet is the guy. Could we get that down? 2.4k. I'm glad you scaled that back. Right, we're gonna go for James Sweet. Could we get you on a regular starter deal? And we're gonna definitely remove that because I think we're gonna play you as a right back. Regular starter, nice. Can we get you at 2.2? 2.3? 2.4? 2.5? 2.5k a week. Okay, I think James is there. Now, I could still go for like a Fabio Tavares. He looks good. Isaac Olafoe. Again, looks good. And it means that we could then still drop Sonny Perkins back into midfield. Like, if we got like a Fabio Tavares up front with the pace he's got, his mentals aren't great. That's the thing. He's also not a guy that likes big matches. Something that I think is going to definitely come back to, like, there. Javon Malcolm. Again, yeah, he's probably not quite that level. Yeah. I mean, he is quite decent, Mr. Nathan, but yeah, right. Let's go back through some of these guys. Hayden White, let's terminate your trial. Alright, let's change this song. Marco Russ, yeah, you're not gonna... Marco Russ and Brad Holmes, terminate your trials. Henry Sander, yeah, you can have your trial terminated as well. James Norris, right, we're gonna have a look at him, just because, again, potential for things going forward. I still think Oakley could become a good... I think Oakley could be potentially better than what this is suggesting at the moment. I think so. Certain mentals and other attributes might be letting him down on that one. We're playing West Ham in a friendly, which is very interesting. Could be something to have a look at. We've only simmed like 2 weeks so far. Hayden White's these trials are finished. Bradford, Mansfield, and Forest Green have. As soon as you offer a contract to people, like National League and League Two, though, so maybe we still have a chance on that one. Right, let's look at ability on here. Oliver Tipton. I mean, you are just because you're there. He's not very good. Leonard Munst. I don't think you'd get a work permit either. Jaden Warner. You're not horrible. Doesn't like big matches, is inconsistent. Okay. Aaron the Money. I mean, you are quick again. You quick boy. You are very, very quick. You don't have stamina though. Josh Ruffles could be someone to consider. And then just a lot of dross right there. So, West Ham in a friendly. How do we fare against West Ham? We'll probably lose this. He's set to go on trial with us. Nice. Saving the game after the friendly. How have we got on? Important player. We've got absolutely battered. They played Jarrett. Right, let's just have a look at this team that West Ham have put out then. Like, okay. Like, Fornals, Paqueta, Bowen. Like, this striker. Interesting. Oh, he's probably a winger. This is the striker they played. Interesting. He's contracted to West Ham, and, like, yeah. Like, they're bringing on Tilo Kerr. Like, Jesus Christ. How are we doing on the season preview? Salford have the best team in the league. I think it's just, other than Young for Bradford, he's gone to Scunthorpe. Welcome in, Wood. Are you going to have a different name for Scunthorpe every time you come into the chat? Is that your new thing? Also, maybe Sonny Perkins, new striker. On 1.8 grand a week. He baller. I agree. Like, was at Oxford last year in League One, managed by Michael Carrick. Interesting. We don't talk about clubs managed by Michael Carrick right now. But who else have we brought in that you wouldn't have seen? We're offering James Sweet a contract to potentially be our new right back. I think there's good bits about him and there's bad bits about him. It says he's a good League One standard player, which is better than Afete. So, like, I'm gonna definitely give him probably some game time ahead of Afete. It says they want to play him as an AP. I like him as a potential fullback. James Jones transfer blocked. Performance analyst. He's there. Joe Stead transfer blocked. He was goalkeeper coach, wasn't he? Yes. So get rid of Mr. Musselweight. McCartan is in. He's had his done. So now the staff is looking better. Nice. I popped the San Marine balloon today. It's so boring to manage. Yeah, I would never have done the national side. I didn't realize you was going to be doing the national side. Also, Woider, new microphone. Thank Chuck for that. He's going to Rochdale. Law is facing uncertainty. Jason Law, right. Oh yeah, we also signed Lewis Bate. To come into midfield. Might resign after the qualifiers are done in disgrace, yeah. We signed Lewis Bate to come into midfield. He's going to be a box-to-box for us. Apparently he's only a 2-star box-to-box, purely because he's got 5 strength. That is pretty much the only reason I can see why he's got that. So we are basically training him to have that. So he's going to be our box-to-box. Batashi, when he's not injured, is going to be our Mez, who we signed at the end of last stream to go with Harlock. I like that midfield. Sonny Perkins up front. Yeah. Also lost the first league game. That was their only shot on target. RIP. I need to actually see what our wage budget is doing. 11.94 grand a week. Okay, we've still got plenty of wage budget to work with. Scunthorpe squad to be decided. We need to put Luca Ashby Hammond in. Harrison. Second game as San Marino manager now. Well, good luck. Right. Rigo Ogle and Tyler Denton are not going to be included in the squad. Lewis Bate will. Finley Shrimpton wants a new contract. I'm going to probably release Finley Shrimpton. Because, yeah, he's not very good. So, goodbye, Finley. That gives us a little bit more. Sonny Perkins, I don't need to. Rashawn Scott is in. Declan McManus will have to come in. So, what does that leave us? 21 players of a maximum of 22. I did not realize it was 22-man squads. There will be a few players that come out before the end of the season then. That is the end of the registration period. That is fine. But yeah. When we signed Faisal, he was like a 3.5-star player. Now we've signed people, he is now a 2-star. Jason Law's actually apparently better than him. Interesting. A 15 stream streak. Well done, Voider. I don't expect promotion. The team isn't that good. Okay. Well, I hope you can get above where you're predicted to be. Maybe Jason... Maybe... Does Bate then become potential Mazzala? Faisal is on important player. There's a lot of people on important player. I've just realised what I've got here. Like, let's compare Jason Law to Faisal. Ooh. The decisions on Faisal is really what's... He works harder for the team. I still think we'll find out about some of these new players that we've brought in. The dynamics are a problem. The squad is all new. Ah. Ah. That is not fun. Right. Mohamed Issa. Yeah, I'm not going to be signing you. Squad numbers will be there decided. Junior Moraes, again. Won't be signing you. Finley Shrimpton leaves the club. Right, we've got a few new squad numbers to give out. Has no wide players. Oh. So we're having to play narrow diamond, are we? Sonny Perkins is going to have the number 18. Faisal, number 15. Harrison Parker's going to take number 6. Dan Potts is going to take number 3. Lewis Bate is going to have 22. and then Luca Ashby Hammond. Tay Ashby Hammond is going to take the number 1 jersey this year, and his brother will take his number 13. Done. But friendly against Barrow. Barrow, I'm fairly certain, are in our league, so this will be a good test of where we think we're at. Yeah, 4-4-2 Diamond. You love to see it. Diamonds were good last FM, if I remember correctly, so maybe they'll work in this year. Top goal scorer odds. Sonny Perkins is the favourite to be the top scorer. Scunthorpe miss out chance to win, but we battered them. Okay. Are we up ahead of Salford yet? No, but we are closing in on Salford to win the league. Are you Salford? No, you're Crewe. You're Salford. So Salford don't really... We have the best player in the league. Sonny Perkins. Do you have a minimum fee? Yeah. Sonny Perkins is valued at £2 million. And hope Scunny evaporate. I mean, no. Jordan, Scunny predicted second in League 2 after just being promoted. And we have two of the 3 best players in the league. But I hope you're doing well. I don't know when you were last in, but we've had back-to-back promotions from League 1, from the National League North up. Breaking both points records in the process and winning the FA trophy. We've won 4 trophies in this save. And yes, my game still has the Papa John's trophy, because, you know. But yeah, back-to-back FA trophies, a National League and a National League North. Nothing on the Mighty Imps. Let's have a look at Lincoln. Let's have a look at where Lincoln are. Is that a Lincoln? Yeah, that is. There's a striker called Lincoln at Heidenheim. They're in League 1, managed by Nathan Jones. He was hired in 2024. He's gone from Luton to Southampton down to Lincoln. He has won half of his games. Last season, Lincoln finished in the playoffs in League 1. Who did they lose out to? That is the real question. They lost in the playoffs to Reading. Jones can fuck off. Yeah, you lost home and away to Lincoln in the playoffs. After finishing 5th, you reached the Papa John's Trophy semi-final, or is it the Bristol Street Motors, whatever it is now, and lost to Brighton's under-21s on pens, who then lost to Chelsea under-21s to win it. Up the Chelsea under-21s. Is there actually any Chelsea loanees that we could potentially... Scouts, can we get a scout report, get team report? Who is our best staff member for judging current ability? That's probably a good thing to know full time. So my chief scout, Ronnie Rosenthal, is actually the worst. Right, we need a new chief scout then, people. New chief scout in order. Ronnie, sorry, your time here at the football club is very much coming to an end. Can we get 15s on you? Julian Ward, come in and be... I mean, you only want scout, but you can have my chief scout. My chief scout job. Get your butt in and then go and scout Chelsea's under-21s, please. Jack Moylan doing that well there for us. Let's go back to Lincoln. Who is Jack Moylan? There is Jack Moylan. He scored 5 in 43 league appearances. And he got those 5 goals last season. He got no goals, no assists in 15 league games last season. And then 5 goals and 2 assists, 7 and 4 in all comps. He's been basically a squad player. Your squad is quite thin right now. You currently have a first team squad of 21. Ben House is your main striker currently. He doesn't look too horrible. Mentally is pretty darn good. 5'10", he very much seems like a poacher. But yeah. You're looking like you're playing a 4-2-3-1 under Nathan Jones. Yeah. This your captain looks like this is one of your DMs. But yeah, you got playoffs last season. We have the top 2 players predicted for the top player odds, which is good news. Sonny Perkins is also... Ben House used to play CM in the... by the way, okay. Well, Jordan, this is the striker that I just signed on a free. For this season. He is League 1 standard. We've signed him for League 2. He is the best player in the league. So got him. He just left Leeds, and he is now joined Scunthorpe on a free. So oh yeah, Jordan, I don't know if you saw this, but I produced this kid out of my youth intake. Season 1. So yeah, he it says he's League 2 standard. But could be quite good. It says he's got 5-star potential still. So oh wow. Well, I mean, CB, yeah, CB. Cock and bull, CBT now, Mal. Yes. Thank you very much for the 26-month resub. You absolute humongous cutie. Hello, potential new right back. Because James Sweet is taking his sweet ass time, but then I could then move him into midfield again. I could move him into midfield. And then all of a sudden I've signed Faisal, and he's as an important player contract, and he's going straight as a backup, which would be absolutely hilarious. But yeah, like, I mean, this guy is still really fucking... Daniel Simeu, no you. I'm so glad I got this guy on a free last season. How I got him on a free from probably Chelsea or Southampton, probably, wherever he left. Like, there, Lewis Bate and Faisal could already be out of the thing, because Dacres Cogley looks good. Dacres Cogley. You've also got Cameron Norman, who I'm potentially thinking about. Let's compare with Dacres. Dacres, not James Sweet. Dacres. Wing back on attack. I think Dacres is the man, you know. I mean, the thing about Cameron Norman is he's 6'2". 6'2", 12 heading. Cameron Norman, actually, can you play centre-back? Not really. I mean, Cameron Norman also has 15 long throws. Doesn't like big matches. Mentally isn't the best. Whereas Dacres is. I mean, Dacres could be my guy. Dakers could be my guy. Mentally is better. Good physicals. I like you. Do you have an agent? No. How much are you going to want? You only want squad player. I'll take that. £2,000. Can we get you on like 1.7? 1.7? 1.7k a week for you? Yes, please. Chuckleson. Yes, I agree. Right, well, Dakers is going to be coming in by the looks of it. Lewis Richardson, I don't think so. Jack Marriott is now only a 3-star. I mean, he is actually still really fucking good. Like, I could be letting Danny Elliott go at this point. I don't think our team is so bad. I can't play. Before any matches, we were 16-1 odds. That's actually not the worst odds I've seen. Like, Jack Marriott actually is somebody I'm considering. I don't need another striker, do I? I still have Danny Elliott. Yes, he's only a 2-star player. But Danny Elliott has scored what? He has scored 37 league goals in back-to-back seasons. From, like, I don't even want to know what his XG was like last season, but like, he scored 37 goals in 28 starts in the National League, which is just ridiculous. But he could be out the door. I gave him a new contract to 2027 on £1,500 a week, and he could be out the door. The fans will love him. Like, let's be real, the fans will love him. That wasn't a friendly. I mean, winning all your friendlies is good. Right, let's look at ability again. Let's have a little look. Like, because Fabio Tavares is still here. Randall Williams. I mean, what's he gonna want? Important play. Can we get you reg? Okay. Free kick, let's go. 1.2. 1.3? Oh, he's sticking to that 1.4. Okay. Fabio Tavares, I mean, he just had... Is Fabio Tavares somebody... Right, if I signed Fabio Tavares, what is he going to want? Can we drop that down? If we can get you on £2,000 a week, I'll be very happy. Important player. Can we again get you on regular star? Yes. 2.5. Can we get you on 2.1? 2.2. You're not moving off of this 2.5, are you? 2.3. Can we get you on 2.4? Okay, 2.4. Fabio Tavares is somebody that I like. Even though he doesn't like big matches, it means we can drop him for big matches if we need to. But then Sonny Perkins could drop back into midfield. Or I could then switch it up to a 4-2-3-1. There is options there. But Sonny Perkins is really good. Like, he could drop in as a mez. Make the mez an attacking mez. Put him in here. Like, if I had Fabio Tavares... Like, I could do something like this. Another tap-in. Well, not another tap-in. Another Galazza a tap-in. He's flying. And then... Because then I'm bidding for James Sweet. And where does James Sweet fit into this team? Because Lewis Bates on star player contract. Why have I given Lewis Bates a star player contract? I mean, he's very good. Right, I think James Sweet I might withdraw my contract, my transfer offer for. Maybe. Surviving on some very good loans. Loans are very, very useful for you. No, I think I'm still going to keep the Mez as a support, because the Mez still gets involved a lot. Can Sonny Perkins actually play out wide? He could play off the left. Not really with his crossing. I think I prefer him in centrally, but then Tavares could go up top. And then we could still keep Danny Elliott. Jonathan Tompkinson. He's actually not bad at all. 6'4" as well. With decent physicals. Leading League One player. The fact that leading League One players are 3-star for me on reports is kind of crazy. Ask agent about availability. He wants too much money. Okay. Purely on that basis, he's going to be released. So just forget about him. Isaac Smith. Not really what we're looking for. So terminate your trial. Cameron Norman, I don't think I'm going to go for. Sadly, first up and first clean sheet. You love to sign it. You are semi-pro. That is expected down in like Serie D. I think Oakley is not good enough. So we're going to get rid of him. Lewis Richardson is not going to be good enough for this team. Especially if we're getting Tavares. Sonny Perkins can come in and play up top. Theo Bear. I got you kind of because you were thingy, but you're not going to be good enough. I mean, you're 3-star, but I think I just don't see how you are 3-star. But yeah, right. That's there. Tompkinson's trial there. There's a few trials that have finished. Offers have been made for Tavares by Cambridge, who are League One, and Greenock Morton, who are in the Scottish Championship. Colchester have made an approach to sign him. I think I will stick with this for some games. Yeah, it's looking quite. I mean, you've got a win and a clean sheet, so. I mean, that Chesty star rating, I'm seeing that and seeing very, very nice centre-back. Yeah, I'm seeing some nice loans there in terms of star ratings. But I can see what you mean by the lack of natural width. Yeah, Julian Ward, get rid of Ronnie Rosenthal. Right, Mr. Ward. What I want you to do is go and scout Chelsea's under-21s for me, please. Right. So, let's have a look at Chelsea. Chelsea, I want a team report for the under-21 report, please. I want to get a team report from you. Yes. I also want a team report on their under-18s. Please. Thank you. Sweet is going to Bradford. Okay, that's fine. New intermediary. Kane Sykes, not really. Mark Richards is going to be in here. Right. Who is he wanted by? He's wanted by Cambridge, and I'm not seeing you really, mate. There is one player that breaks my rule, but I let myself keep any grandfathered players because I can't sell Haruna. Haruna. I don't see Haruna in this list. I don't see Haruna in that screenshot. He's the BWM and I can't sign him because he just signed the deal. Ah, okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh yeah, Haruna, yeah, I see him. Right. Collective bonuses. There's a lot of people in the last year of their contract. Right. This could be an interesting way of getting rid of some dead wood, potentially. We can't go high. But yeah, we're gonna go normal. I don't want to follow up my interest on Jonathan Tompkinson. Thank you very much. We have simmed 20 days in an hour and a half. This is how much we have been there. We have beaten... Who is this? Scarborough. Okay. I mean, they created more than us. I mean, Fabio Tavares has scored, which is good to know. I don't know how well Sonny Perkins will fit in this Mesrel, but I'm intrigued to see it work. I really like my midfield now this season. I think my midfield is really nice. It's possibly my wingers that now need to be looked to potentially upgraded. I'm in League 2, this is the thing, and I'm looking at like championship standard players to upgrade my team, which is kind of crazy. Greenock Morton assigned Fabio Tavares. Okay, that's fine. And Sonny Perkins goes back up here. And then, do you know what? Faisal will come back into this middle park here. For now, I think. No, maybe Jason Law. Jason Law's done really well in that Mesrel. So I think I'm going to keep him in there for the time being so we don't have too many sort of... too many new, like, we're not having a whole set of wholesale changes. I want Dacres Cogley to come in though. Dacres Cogley is somebody really important to this team, especially he's only one squad player. Like, would be quite nice to get him in. I don't think anybody else has bid on him yet. No, which is good news, I suppose. We're nearly at the start of the season. We are nearly at the start of the season. The league campaign for us starts on the 2nd of August against Bradford. We've got one more friendly against South Shields before we have that. Let's put... Wait, do we play South Shields twice in friendlies? No. Oh, we're playing South Shields now. Park life. And we clinical finishing the difference. Lewis Bates, Sonny Perkins. Yeah, I think there, right. Right. Thank you for this. Right, does this mean we can now get reports? If I go reports, can I not see reports? Why can't I see reports? Copy of reports. I can't see anything on here. Lone Farm View. Here we go. This is what I want to see. Ooh, Keanu Dyer. I mean, I can see why you are quite good. You're a midfielder. I don't think I need midfielders. I don't need the... You're a striker. Oh, David Washington. Yeah. Ooh. Can we get you on a free loan? Oh, he wants to be played with high quality players. That's That's a shame. Jimmy J. Morgan, would you be able to come in? Because again, higher quality players. I think Chelsea are going to want that at the moment. I mean, Gianluca, can we get you on loan? Again, higher quality players. Charlie Webster. Would that be there again? Higher quality players. I think we might just be out of sort of I think we might just be out of Chelsea loan reach right now. I think League One might be where we get that sort of level of that level. Now Isaac Olafoe. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna go for you, so we're gonna leave you on the table. Nathan Apoku. Again, I think I'm gonna leave you behind. Right, what is our budget? We've got 12 points. We've got 12k left. Where was so good League 2 player? Nathan Apoku, good League 2 player, yeah. I think Declan McManus might still be okay for this season. And also he is on £4,500 a week. Declan McManus is my highest paid player, I'm fairly certain still. Yeah. By quite a little bit actually. We've actually made quite sensible transfers in terms of finances this year. Which should help us kind of keep towards we will still go back into the red. But, like, going from quite a lot. So, then. Ability. So, Randall Williams, we kind of want. Isaac Olafoe, yeah, we're kind of leaving him behind. Dacus Cogley. Jack Marriott is someone I am considering. Just because I think the experience of his age... There, I can't decline press conferences. Bless Seri D. Wow. I just don't have it. You don't have an ass man. Wow. Okay. 2.6k I'm okay with. He'd want important player. I don't think I could get you on that. Squad player? He'd agree squad player. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I'm not paying that for you to be a squad player. Get in the bin. Get in the fucking bin, Jack Marriott. Like, I'd have paid... Like, I'd pay a little bit more. I might have paid, like, 3k for you to sit on the bench, but I'm not paying you £6,000 a week to sit on the bench. Can get to fuck. Absolutely get to fuck. Nathan Apoku. No. Jovan Malcolm or Javon Malcolm. Javan? I'm not certain how you pronounce his name here. He's not it, Chief. James Norris. You're really not it, Chief. I mean, you would have been better just had you had a little bit more pace about you. But at 35, yeah, I don't think you're what we're looking for. Leo Cardoso, no. You are not what we are looking for, my friend. Yeah, right. Let's have a look then. Let's go right into here. Where are we? So where are we sitting now? Still needing right. He's still the right. So if we put into our plans what we're sort of sitting with as a starting 11 and subs bench. We're sitting with, this is our starting 11, this is our subs bench, realistically, once we get him in. Where are we looking to potentially improve? So we got 1, 2, 3, so we've got 10 players, so we can get one more. So if we have a look then, so if we just go via position, we've got... where is Coogan? Because Coogan would be then the centre back. Because I think that then covers everything we'd need. DM, 2 centre mids. So yeah, let's just sort it out by position. Coogan would go here. Harrison Parker would go here. Then it would be Kean Scales in the DM. Then it would be Faisal as the Mazzala, Beeston as the box to box. Then you would have Scott on the right, Bennett on there, Daniele up front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we didn't put Canlock as left back. That's why. So this is sort of what we're looking at in sort of current situation. This is currently where we're situated. This is currently what we're looking at. Yeah. He's not currently eligible for Bradford. We need him to sign before Bradford to get that. But that's sort of where we're sitting. So then if we organise it, Canlock comes back to here. Then we have Batash and Beeston. And then Scott, Bennett, Elliott. Fergie time winner against the top of the table away from home. You love to see it. So I think realistically, maybe I don't think need a backup midfielder. I wish I could then go back and I'm not gonna offer him like guarantees that he's gonna be like there. Like let's have a look at our current. Salford at evens. Salford are gonna be the team we're chasing. Leyton Orient at the same level as us. Like. We've got 4 in the team in the overall Dream 11, which I like the look of. Ryan Alsop is the best goalkeeper in the league, apparently. 33 years old. Young at Bradford is apparently the next best striker. He's wanted by also the team that just signed Fabio Tavares. Interesting. I don't think our business is done. Was there be any Chelsea under 18s that would be... He's too young to go out on loan. He needs to be 17, doesn't he? I've just whacked my microphone. He will turn 17 in a week or so. Does he have a professional contract? He's on 16 grand a week. If we could get him on a free loan from the Chelsea under 18s, and we probably could potentially. It wouldn't necessarily be the position we need. But yeah, I hope Dacres Cogley accepts his contract. Leadership. I think we're gonna keep Harlock and Semeyu as captain and vice. They are going to be playing consistently. We also have Dagenham and Redbridge early on in the cup, which will be quite nice. I haven't sorted out my training calendar. Let's do match tactics here, match review, community outreach, and stick a team bonding session there. I think I need... Yeah. Can I discuss? I don't want any of this. I would love to have, like, the opportunity to try and speak to him about playing time now. Dacus Cogley is in the building. That is huge news. He's rejected thingy. Interesting. Joe Snowden, I didn't even realize you were still here. Right, what promises have we got? Apparently, Dacus Cogley is a fringe player. More staff. That Chelsea, yeah, he is Imperial. Good. Dacus Cogley is in the van. That is our 22nd player registered. Give him a squad number. Give him. We'll wait. We'll wait a little bit maybe on that. No, we'll give him 32 right now. He can have his squad number changed next season. But Dacus Cogley is in the van, so that's a nice upgrade at right back on Afete. Nice. He wanted squad player. Afete only wanted fringe player, so that's good for me. Could we? No, we probably won't given our financial situation. Delighted with the financial aspect of that. The board have nothing particular of interest to be grumble about because we absolutely smashed points record left, right, and centre over the last couple of seasons. Faisal is back in training, well, light training, so let's get him on general rehab to kind of prevent some attribute loss. Jason Fisher is wanted by Stoke. Can we discuss a new deal? Yeah. We literally offered him a new contract like a week ago, but like a month or two ago, but I want to put like a release clause in there. Minimum fee release clause, and I want it of 10 million quid locked in. Because I don't remember putting a release clause in this contract. We put one in at 5 million, so we locked that in at a little bit higher. Because Jason Fisher is club producer, we want to keep him around for as long as possible. Lewis Bate, he feels it's not going to work. Okay, well, he's just going to be knocked off the ball. Randall Williams. Now, do I go back in for you again? I think I do, just because I think... What are you? You are 3.5 star. You're better than anybody out there. Important player. Can we get you regular starter? Yes. 1.4 grand a week. Can we get you on one? He's gonna just settle on 1.4. Okay, we're not even gonna negotiate with him. We'll give him 1.4 this time. Think 1.4 there. As a wide player, he could be really nice, I think. He also has a long flat throw, which is interesting. Cuts inside from left wing as well. Good news. Runs with ball. Avoids using his weaker foot. We're not too concerned about that. We're not too concerned about that. He might not come in time for the league, but then we can unregister somebody anyway. But apparently we have won 13 matches on the spin. And if we win against Bradford on the opening day, we will set a new club record for wins in a row. So that's quite nice to see. Nico Lawrence. I don't have enough on you. Can we get... We'll get a little bit of a scout report on you. Why not? Why not? Get you a thing right. It's saying to improve the thing. What is our head of sports science? 11. Okay. Charles Cullen, 14-12. 11 and 6, no thank you. 15. Ooh. I think I actually like the 14 and 12 better than the 15 and 6. Let's have a look. What's my other sports scientist? 11 and 6. Can we get a higher sports science? The fact that we had a guy on there, not scouts, medical sports scientist. Nicky Mills, 15 and 6. Brent Dickinson, 16 and 3. Don't be. I mean, there we go. Perfect. That's nice little boost to the medical side. Could we add maybe a physio? Could we get more physios? 16 and 14 on you, and then 12 and 9 on you. Could we get 16s again on the physiotherapy side? 15. I mean, there's a load of people. 16, there's a load of people. 17, there's a load of people. 18, there's a load of people. 19, okay. We can get 3, right. 20 and 5. Mark, will you... I mean, you just want to be a physio. Perfect. Francesco, would you want to be a... Again, you would just want to be a physio. Would you want to be... Head physio then? Yeah, you would. Cool. That's... There. Do we get another physio? Because if so, then that'd be nice. Number of physios increased to now 3. So let's get that other one then. Robert. In the van as well. You come. So that's nice. New physios. They won't be here in time for the trip to Bradford. Now, they want a draw on there. The northern section of the EFL trophy is here. And we have Newcastle under-21s, Fleetwood and Sheffield Wednesday. Okay, Williams transfer to Scunthorpe. Adjust the budget. Randall Williams won't be in time. He might just be in time. Right, who would we want to take out for Randall Williams? And one goal. I mean, what a signing that is. Right, so we need both of you. We need... Do I get another centre back maybe then to replace Younger? To replace, like, drop Younger down. That might be the next one. Right. So then we've got our 2 right backs here. We've got a left back there, Dowling. It might be Dowling that we then drop out. Because, yeah, Dowling's not really... Oh, no, it's at Kean Scales. So Kean Scales is there. George Dowling is... 12, 11, 12. Because it'd be for that DM role. Yeah, it's going to be Kean Scales that drops out. And it'll be George Dowling that comes in. And then Randall... Williams can come in. Cool. Right, so Randall Williams comes in. Carl Roberts will drop down ahead of Jason Fisher. Randall Williams will come in. Carl Roberts will probably come onto the bench ahead of probably Rashawn Scott. I'm sorry, Rashawn, but yeah. Jason Fisher back onto his more natural right-hand side as Randall Williams comes onto the left. Can I up my camera a little bit? Like that. That's better. That's better. Faisal is injured, right. Also, George Dowling will replace... Well, we'll do that like that and we'll replace that like that. George Dowling will come in. There. So, yeah. Right. Ask Elliot to welcome him in. Danny Elliott is there. Janelle Bennett is not feeling himself. He's probably going to be... He's not happy even now. Okay, Janelle Bennett's not happy. I'm making people unhappy. When people are getting unhappy because people are coming in, it probably means it's time to move them on. Jason Law right now is not one of them because I think Jason Law is still good enough to make our team. Janelle Bennett is here nor there. Like, I'm not gonna promise him playing time changes. Rondell Williams in. Right, I think before we get into looking at that, I think another centre back is probably where I'm next looking at. And I'm gonna remove the English part of it, because we might be able to get a couple of people. Jack Fitzwater. He might be quite good. Mr. Jack, where were you last season? Exeter, who are League 2 as well. So, and played 41 games. No, I didn't want to ask his agent. I wanted to offer trial. Let's actually look at our Cardiff affiliate. Mr. Jamie Jones is not interested in getting another affiliate. Okay. Let's have a look then at the under-21 score. From what we can tell, they're not necessarily the best. Senior squad. No. Like, they're in the championship. They've got John Joe Shelby. That's incredible. Let's get a team report on the under-21s. I'm also actually going to do the same for the few of the top 6. Man City, I'm actually going to get a team report on their under-21s from Julian Ward, and also their under-18s. And then we'll have a look at that. But this is going to be it. Nearly 2 hours into stream. The transfer window is gone pretty well so far, I would say. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new starters getting their debuts today. But yeah, 5 new debutants in the team. We're predicted second in the league. He is going to be... Okay, appeared inspired. Right, I'm hoping we can maybe remove his unhappiness by playing him a lot. But it's a new level. Last season, we knocked out 2 League 2 sides en route to the 5th round of the FA Cup. Including putting 8 past Sutton United away from home, and then beating Wimbledon 4-3 in an absolute barnstormer of a game. Who are now both looking like they've been promoted. So this could be interesting. Sweet is at Bradford, who we tried to sign. So that is another interesting one. Oh, that's an interesting run from Patterson, and we are 1-0 down already. This is not a good news. This is not good news. Damage. James Sweet, Semeyu has switched off, Pattinson has run in behind, and Bradford have scored. That is not a good start to the season. Chesterfield are beating Cheltenham 4-0 on the opening day. Maybe playing Rondell Williams to start wasn't the best idea. But we haven't had an attacking highlight. We've not had a lot of the ball either. This is an interesting one. But we've not had as much of the ball, but it's been an even game so far, but like Williams is on a 6.4 right now. We're going to demand more. We're going to head towards the 60th minute and then see if we're going to need to make changes. We are going to need to make changes. Lewis Bate is on a 6.4. We kept Faisal on the bench. We're going to bring Beeston on because I'm fairly certain Faisal was still injured, isn't he? Yeah, he's out for 5 to 10 days. I don't know why he was on the bench. Randell Williams is on a 6.4. Janil Bennett, on you come. This is a highlight before the changes have come into play. Bate, Law, Perkins is in behind. On debut, it's deflected and it's hit the post. Oh, that's our first chance really of the game. And we haven't taken it. But now the substitutions come into play. Can we find a way back into this game? We're going to increase the tempo. Be a bit more expressive. Potts is looking knackered. We're going to bring Kenlock on for Potts. Potts is actually supposed to be star player. Kenlock is important. I actually don't know necessarily. I mean, Kenlock does have a bit more physical, but like, I'm looking at it. There's not much difference between those two. Might have made a potential error in signing him, but we shall see. Sonny Perkins is not having a great game. Beeston is there. Jason Law is looking frustrated. But we've made these two final changes. This final change. Do we go to the usual? I think we might have to. We might go to what we've done before when we've needed a goal. Mazzala's on. These two go inside. The wing-backs step forward. Advance forward. Advance forward. Up the tempo once more. Hit the early crosses and shoot on sight. There is a highlight before the substitutions come into play. Can we win it back high up the pitch? Law has won it back. Harlock turns. And then loses possession. Kashket then also the tackle is won. And then there's a shot. It's blocked. It's a corner. I think that was just from the highlights, just from the sub. An opening day defeat would not be what we need. Encourage. It's a set piece. Harlock is on it. Can we get something from the set piece? Corner is whipped in. Sameo is free! The captain has scored it. The corner is whipped in. It's headed up and away. And on the volley, he has smacked it past Lewis. And we do have our equaliser late in the day. I mean, we have the match stats have said we've battered them. But there wasn't a lot of highlights. But we tell them we can be successful. Oh, it could be an important goal early on. How did Salford do on the opening day? Favourites to win the league, Salford, by the way. They have also drawn. 0-0 at home to Stevenage. Okay. Fitzwater has rejected us. Interesting. Does he not want to join us at all? I mean, no chance. League 2 kicks off with a draw away at Bradford. It's not the best. We started both of the last 2 seasons. Fisher has signed a new deal. Nice. We've started the first, each of the last 2 seasons with a win, I'm fairly certain. Which means new territory in the Football League. Might mean there's a little bit of a tweak needed. The EFL is very different to there. Normally, there is a bit of a jump between the National League and League 2. But we are predicted second in the league, which still fills me with confidence, especially considering Salford also drew, who are the favourites to win the league. But he's asking to leave after concerns of being replaced. There is interest, though. Okay, 30 days, because I'm not certain. He would be very interested in speaking to other clubs. If he wants to leave, then, that is, something I am okay then potentially with. It wouldn't necessarily be the best, but I could look for somebody else. To come in at centre mid. Lewis Baker. Where was you last season? You was at Stoke. Would you want to come in? Because I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of attributes that would say there. Casey Palmer was somebody that I wanted earlier in the window and would be very, 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 very happy to bring in. Joe Morrell. Again, we'll offer you a try. We're going to look at the midfield options. If Jason Law is going to look to want to leave over unhappiness. Another dub and clean sheet. Good to hear, Woider. Miles Peart-Harris. He was at Brentford, wasn't he? Yeah, and he had a loan at Forest Green, didn't he? I mean, I didn't want to ask your availability. I wanted to offer you a trial, Miles. Because, again, he has some decent attributes. He would be that Mez. Let's see. Morrell has rejected. Casey Palmer has rejected. Miles Peart-Harris is in, and Baker has rejected. So, Peart-Harris, what are you? You are 3 to 3.5. Good League 2 player. He's not a very good... He doesn't work very well for the team. Which is something that will be an interesting one. Williams to be unveiled. Randell Williams. I think Randell Williams will do quite well for us. I did actually mess up a promise, which is going to bite you later. Yeah, that's not great. That is not great. He is very much a run down, get down the wing. Right. Let's look at centre midfielders then. So Casey Palmer and Morrell, they're all rejecting us. Tyler Onyango. I mean, he's more of a deeper player, but looks like really good physicals on him. Josh Sheehan. He's probably a little bit there, but again, I'm happy to bring him in. The one thing that I want to have a look at, compared from Beeston to Bate, Beeston's not got the best strength either. But I feel like Bate might have been a little bit weak. We have sold 2,000. We've sold more season tickets than last year. Onyango is in, as is Josh Sheehan. Cullen will come out as our head of sports scientist, which is nice. So Onyango is a fringe player. Sheehan is a important player. Okay. I mean, I'm liking the attributes I'm seeing on Sheehan. I'm not going to lie. From what I can see, because I mid-breast the promise when I made it. That's not necessarily what you want to see. Right, Dagenham and Redbridge in the EFL Cup. Brent Dickinson, transfer block, sports scientist, in you come. Staff number update. We've lost a staff member. Why have we lost a staff member? I don't understand that. Cameron Norman's trial has finished. That is okay. Jared Harlock is still performing there. Randall Williams dropped a 6.4 last time out. I want to see if he can maybe improve. Brent Dickinson is in. Tom Relly as a physio. I'm hoping both of those can get work permits because work permits are going to be key for them to come in. What is the board recommending us against Dagenham and Redbridge? Is there, like, there might not have been one. There might not have been a match expectations. We want to get through, though. We want to get through in the EFL Cup. I'm trying to see if I can make Law happy again. His morale is extremely poor. I'm not really happy here, and I want to leave. If I have to run my contract down, so be it. Okay, so is that upped his morale? I mean, let's discuss and warn player about his training rating. We'll put the arm around. You're right. Can we? Let's do it. Let's suggest a training rating of 7. There. Like, and so where's his morale? Like, if we go into, oh, it's down there. It's still down in the dumps. Mayo named in the team of the week because of his goal. Lewis Bay 1 to 2 days. We will probably then rest him for the Carabao Cup game. But yeah, maybe we can make this work with Jason Law as well, because he's been quite good for us over the save. Scouting update. Strikers not really. He's unhappy. Wants to move to a club with a stronger squad. He's at Crewe, who are in League 2. When's his contract? 2028. He's not gonna move on a. He's not gonna move on a free. James Sweet has gone to Bradford, which is annoying, but nothing we can do there. Do you have any pace? You have some pace. Would you be interested in a trial, Cole? Because I feel like maybe Sonny Perkins isn't necessarily a lone striker, which means I might move him back into the midfield, but like that is there. Cole Stockton is in, because if he's a target forward, oops, sorry, I knocked my mic there. I hope it didn't. I hope he didn't there. Important player in his prime years. Like, let's see if he improves, because then, like, that might be somebody we can bring in. Liam McCarron. No. Randall Williams might have been a potential mistake. Right. Lewis Bate is out. Right. So George Dowling is going to come onto the bench. I'm actually going to move him in and put Law in here like that. And then we'll bring Kean Scales onto the bench as well. Anybody that's necessarily tired. Actually, so is Dowling. So maybe what we'll do is we'll keep there and keep Harlock on the bench to prevent an injury. We'll bring Afete in, and we'll bring Kenlock in as well. There, Janelle Bennett is unhappy, which means I'm actually going to put Rashawn Scott as the substitute winger on that side today. Just again because potentially with Janelle Bennett, now I've signed Randell Williams, I might actually let him. He might potentially be one to go. But right, let's beat Dagenham and Redbridge. We should beat them considering we got promoted with them last season, but with a few new players in the team, but it's only a couple really today. We're hoping that maybe I forgot to put Law back to the mez. So switcheroo that. And now Randell Williams, corner whipped in, headed away. Kenlock back in, and Sharman Lowe had to make the save. I think we need like a good win to maybe get a little bit of happiness back into the team. There's a couple of people that are unhappy, which might be spreading through the dressing room a little bit. Which wouldn't necessarily be what we wanted. Afete, into Law, he can turn. Into Scales. Scales from distance, and Sharman Lowe with the save. We're pressing and probing early on here. And Seanasea has forced another save. We really should be 1-0 up. Realistically, we should be 1-0 up. We're going to go short here? Yeah, Perkins has come short. He's whipped it back stick, and Sharman Lowe claims before Seanasea can get his noggin on it. Right, let's clear this away, please. Aziz is headed wide, so it's fine. I think Luke Ashby-Hammond will probably play FA Cup games and Pizza Trophy games this season as our backup. Williams. Out to Jason Fisher. Law in the penalty area. Dowling. Kenlock from distance! And a nice goal to... I mean, he's now... Jason Law's picked up an injury and is hampered by injury. Right, okay. Right, Beasting comes on, moves into the BBM. Scales moves back to the Mesra. Jason Law picks up an injury after we're trying to make him happy about his playing time, which is not necessarily the thing you would want to see. But he's coming off because of injury. Not much we can do about that. But at halftime, we're looking like we are... Well, we're not looking like. We are in front of the break. Sonny Perkins has not necessarily got into the game as much as we would like. Encourage. Well, I mean, some people are happy, some people aren't at that. Seanasea currently now has a promise about his playing time, so we're not going to sub him off. And we don't sub off centre-backs mid-game, really, unless they are injured. Younger. Oh, that's a terrible pass. And Odo has beaten Afete to it. Aziz, Seanasea has given away a penalty and has not been booked for it. But it looked a bit harsh. Aziz up against Tashby and he saved it. That is what you love to see. That is big news. Aziz's corner is then headed away and Scales has picked up the loose ball. Fisher is on the other charge. Sonny Perkins is in behind. Sonny Perkins has put it wide. That would have been a great chance for his first goal for the club. Instead, Danny Elliott is going to come on for his first game of the season. Rashawn Scott is going to come on and we're going to move Fisher back to the left-hand side. Kenlock has gone for long towards Elliott. It's cleared away. Jason Fisher has shot from distance, and it's over Sharman Lowe's bar. Golazzo indeed, Chuck. Golazzo indeed. We'll praise the lads. We're gonna make our we've made all 3 changes. Oh no, we've got 5 changes, ain't we? Afete is on a yellow card, so let's bring Dacres Cogley on, and then Kean Scales is on a 6.5. I don't really want to take him off. I could have brought Sonny Perkins back and brought Elliot on, but no, we will bring Harlock on, and we'll move Dowling further forward. That is what we will do. It's been a back and forth momentum in the second half, but we're looking like we are going to make our way into the second round of the EFL Cup, as Rashawn Scott is going to whip the corner in the 93rd minute. Can we get a second goal for comfort? It's over the head of people, but Younger will pick it up. He's beaten his man. He's found Beeston. It's hit the post, and Rashawn Scott can't get there. Fisher trying to win it back, and it gets cleared. And they have survived, but it doesn't matter in the end. Ashby Hammond, man of the match, on an 8.7 after his penalty save, has seen us through to the second round of the EFL Cup. Scunthorpe in control. Jason Law out for 1 to 2 days. That's fine. Tay Ashby Hammond. Newport have knocked out Southampton. Ooh, that's a big win for them. Right, let's have a look at our dynamics right now. The club atmosphere is still very good. We have 5 unhappy players. Regan Ogle wants to leave to play in a better division. He leaves at the end of this season. I don't think anybody is going to want to sign him. Can we release you on a free? We'd have to pay 94k. No, I can't do that. Could we mutual termination? If you want to leave, I'm not gonna stop you from leaving. He's unhappy internal. There's a promise on him. Is Jason Law's promise about playing time? Let's look at the promises properly. Beeston is about his preferred role. That's fine. Samayu is pleased with his playing time. Jason Law is looking forward to more playing time. Rashawn Scott there, and then Ogle about being sold. So most of it is being met. Okay, so there's no transfer budget to release him. So we can't release Regan Ogle. Okay. Well, that's not great. But the second round of the EFL Cup, Chelsea are the holders under Roberto De Zerbi. Nice. Did they win anything else last season? No, they've just won a Carabao Cup. We've got Gillingham at home. Gillingham are also in our league, so that is a nice little bit of news. We play them before we take a trip to Cheltenham. I want to get to the third round again because big away day. Big away day in the EFL Cup. That is what I want. Miller has turned professional today, which is good news. So hopefully he can start to improve a little bit. Man City under 18s. Is there anybody of any real note? Not really. What about Man City's under 21s? Who have you had a bid from? Wrexham, centre back. Ooh, you're quite good. Would you be able to go on loan? They would require 40%. They would require 4.2k a week, but that's it. okay. Let's have a look at ability-wise. Reece Thomas, right back. I mean, very quick off the mark. But that's about it in terms of it. He's probably not what we need. Goalkeeper, no. Michael Akeke, is that centre mid attack? Centre mid support. He's not too bad. What would the loan be? They would require no wage fee or they would that I would look as non-selected. They would then want 10% of his wage and can be recalled. Again, he's not a bad one. But Max. Where are Wrexham? Wrexham are in League One, so he'd probably go to Wrexham over us, maybe. But I feel like 14, 15, 14, like, he is really, really good. I can allow him to be recalled. He's very, very good. 3-star striker possibilities. He's quite good. And then that would allow me to move Sonny back into midfield. Move Law back to the BBM. What would they want for him? Again, they'd want 40% of his wages. Again, I'm going to do this. If I'm selecting none, they want his full wage. And really? Purely just to play him as a poacher. City, get in the bin. Warhurst, oh, he's also quite good. And they would want to play him as an AF. And he's quite good as an AF. He's still no Sonny Perkins, but in terms of, I can move Sonny Perkins back, depending on what City wanted for a loan. Would require no thing and would allow me to play him as an advance forward. I think 2 loans from City, because that's what I'm allowed, right? It's only 2. 2 loans. No more than 4 loan players from the same club. Okay, it's 4. But a couple of loans from City wouldn't be too bad. Oldham have now made a loan approach for him, which is always annoying. But Man City have accepted that. And that one. Regan Ogle on loan to Woking. Do you know what? Yeah, off you pop. Because they're going to pay his entire wage as well. So that is quite nice. Regan Ogle can go on loan. That's fine. He's unhappy. He can get out of the club. Um, um, um. So Neymar is now an Everton player. Um, 33 years of age, signed on a free transfer for 70 grand a week. That's it. 70 grand a week. He had 2 years in Saudi and went, "Do you know what? I've had enough. And is now at Everton. Okay. Because, cool. So Law is not fit. Neither is Faisal. So, and Kean Scales is unregistered. So Dowling comes onto the bench. Oh, we registered Declan McManus. Interesting. How is Pat Harris looking? Dude, no way. What has happened, Voider? Beeston will start ahead of Law. We'll keep Law on the bench for now. Centre-backs are knackered. This might be a good time to give Harrison Parker his debut alongside Semeyu. We'll keep Semeyu on the bench. Because Potts can come on as well. And then we could move Potts into centre-back if we need to. But yeah, Jason Fisher is a little bit tired, so we're going to start Cal Roberts as well, and then go from there. I just conceded the shittiest bicycle kick. Wow. Stick to the plan and play patience. I trust you to make the difference, lads. Come on. It's our first home game of the season against Morecambe. Bicycle kicks, man, they have never been something I've scored or conceded in FM. When I've seen it like twice, I think, and when they've happened, they've both been missed. We're at home to Morecambe, though. Come on, lads. Let's a centre-back with... that would be laptop. That would be PC out the door, surely. Roberts, Harlock in midfield. Williams down the left. He's found the cross. Sonny Perkins can't get there. Bait. Williams. Harlock. Potts from left back. Gets down the outside and then wins a corner. Good start from the lads. Good start. Corner whipped in. It was fizzed in but cleared away. Roberts. Back to Harlock. Can he find a shot? He's found Dacres Cogley. It's gone down under the challenge. They've both stayed down and Williams heads wide. It looks like a bruised ankle. Feels he can shake off the knock. That's good. Sonny Perkins is on a 6.4 right now. We won't bring on a Fete just yet. Here is Parker, Potts, Williams, into Bait. Driving forward with it. Beeston. Can you lay Perkins in the box? Roberts cuts inside. Cal Roberts blocked. Then Randall Williams gets his first for the club. Just farted it in with no power. Wow. Randall Williams gets his first for the club. It comes from Cal Roberts cutting inside. It's blocked, I think, off of Perkins. And he strikes it in off the volley to give us the lead. And that's a big goal for us. That's a big goal. Confidence booster at home. Harlock, corner, whipped in, back stick, claimed by Moore. Moore for Morecambe. He's gone long and they have absolutely nobody up there, so Potts can just pick up possession and we can come forward again. Inside to Bait, Harlock. Beeston. And he's found Perkins, who's in behind, and he's missed another chance on his left. Is he weak left-footed? No, he's left-footed as well. And he's missing these chances. That's crazy. That's crazy that he's missing those chances. But we need to give him the confidence. A goal would be the confidence booster he needs, and that's a great goal. Emotional damage. At one end, Perkins misses his chance. Parker on debut makes an error. The un-centre half, and then McKinnon just drives past Harlock and drills it in. Right, come on. We've had the entire match. They've scored pretty much on their only attack. Roberts. Can we get Perkins a goal? Perkins needs a goal. Dacres Cogley in. Perkins shot blocked and behind for a corner. It's just not falling for him at the moment. Just not falling for him. We're creating the chances. Williams with the corner back stick. Parker can't get there. Chesterfield winning both their games right now. We're already, as it stands, 4 points off the pace. Keep going. Keep going, lads. Sonny Perkins on a 6.3. He's getting into the positions. Just one chance to go and fall his way is all we need. Harlock. Beeston. And Cal Roberts is in behind. Cal Roberts, he doesn't miss from there. And the record-breaking boys lead again. It's Beeston into Roberts. And it's a lovely, composed, calm finish from Cal Roberts. And you have to say it's nothing less than we deserve. Potts into Bate. Potts again. Can he find a cross? He's found Bate, who's got Jared Harlock free, and it's hit the bar. But winning our home games is going to be key this season if we want to go up. We can afford to drop a few points away from home, but dropping points at home if we want to get playoffs or go up is going to be where it matters most. So winning this ball back whilst they're passing it around and countering them is key. But they've played this through nicely. And Brown's in behind. And it's a big save from Tashby. Huge save. Harlock then clears the corner away. Absolutely just dumps it into touch. Anywhere will do at this point, lads. At that point. Leyton Orient, Exeter and Chesterfield currently all 3 from 3. Is it Jared Harlock on the free kick? It is. Potts is there. Dan Potts from left back gets his first goal for the club. And we're suddenly feeling a little bit more easier about our position in this match. How is he free in the 6-yard box? And what is their goalkeeper doing? It's a calamitous piece of defending all around from Morecambe. And now we are 3-1 up and not cruising. Let's be very clear about that, because they're in again here, just in over the bar. They do create chances. We are slightly open at the back at times. But we've created a 3xG in this 3.5 xG in this game. Lewis Bate is not having the best of games, so we will give Jason Law a little bit of a run around to build some fitness up after his injury. We're keeping Perkins on. We want him to get a goal. Our wide players are having absolutely wonderful games. It's probably just going to be Randell Williams coming off for Fisher, purely for a bit of a fitness reason rather than anything else. And the same for Dacres Cogley as well. Little bit of tiredness creeping into him. So we bring him off just so we can keep a little bit of fitness going. Up into 5th with this win would be the highest place side of the teams that haven't won both their games. If we can keep this 2-goal lead. Cross is whipped in. Can we win the header? He hasn't won the header at the back stick, Potts, this time. But it's cleared away. Leyton Orient and FGR are 4-4. What a barnstormer of a game that is. Right, Semeyu has picked up possession. Efete, he's already on a yellow card. He's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. He hasn't. Harlock, he drills it from distance. It's not too far wide. We're going to praise the lads. First win of the season would be very, very nice indeed. Sutton have then conceded late on to drop down. Beeston into Roberts. Can we get a 4th in added time? Law. Potts. Into Fisher. Beeston. Cal Roberts. I think he might have been offside. He was offside. He was offside. Thankfully, because he's missed an unbelievable chance. But that is a thoroughly, thoroughly good performance to make us feel a little bit more at ease after the draw against Bradford on the opening day. Up into 5th. Chesterfield, Exeter and Walsall, the only 3 teams to win both their opening 2. Salford have lost. Ooh. To Walsall. That was Parker's professional debut. Yeah, he never played a professional career appearance before that. Randell Williams with an 8.9. How is the spectacle at Rodney Park, a 3-3 between Newport and Sutton, better than the 4-4 between Forest Green? FM, go drunk, you're home. Right. Right, let's have a look then. Josh Sheehan. He's not the quickest, but his mentals are ridiculous. Pert Harris. I'm liking the look of Miles Pert Harris. I think he could be quite the good mez. Good League 2 player, potential... The thing is, inconsistency. I think that's going to really not do it for me. That's the one thing about Pert Harris. Ruffles, I think we're going to end his trial ends in 2 days anyway. I don't think we're going to take him on. Harvey Blair. No. No. And Onyango. I mean, he has decent physicals, but that's about it. So, again... and dreads big matches and is inconsistent. So, you know, I don't think he's going to make it much as a professional anymore. Faisal is back. So, that's okay. Gives us a little bit more. Who wants Jason Law? Stockport on loan. Okay. I want to kind of keep Jason Law around, I think. We do have the, Okay, the other guys chose, the centre-back has chose Wrexham. That's fair. Hey, Holbrook! Hope you're doing well. Okay, that's a little bit annoying that he's gone. Has he had any more bids? Because then I do kind of think I want to take back... I feel like I do want to drop Sonny Perkins back into here, but I don't really feel like necessarily I want to be playing Danny Elliott. Just got myself back to winning ways. You love to see it. You love to see it. But yeah, Sonny Perkins I think is probably going to be more of a midfield player for us. He looks really good though. But I think Mazzala support... Like, Mazzala support, I think he might be... might be where he is for us, rather than the AF. I don't know. Like, but he's 6'2". He should... I'm in the business of having as many quality players as I can. McManus, I want you to leave. Yeah, when the qualifiers are over, I'm probably resigning. Yeah. I don't like especially down there, but I don't like international. You have no intention of leaving. Like, I don't want you around, Declan. I want Danny Elliott as my backup over you. Josh Ruffles' trial is coming to an end. Right, let's have a look at Liverpool's academies as well. Not schedule, player under 20, team reports, under 21, scout report, please. Julian. And then for the under 18s as well. Julian. Let's have a little look, see if there's any really, really good players that we can get from there. Scunthorpe player named in the team of the week. It's Randell Williams. Ben James. Okay, recommend. Norris is out. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look then. Midfield centre. 20 ongoing recommendations. The highest ability is a 3-star. We're starting to get a few more people come in. Ooh, you loan listed? No, he wants to move, but doesn't. We can't afford. We can't pay to bring you in, my guy, and you're gonna cost money. Could we loan you? No, we couldn't loan you. We'd have to pay through the roof to loan you. No real thing there. Ricky J. Jones. Oh, of course. Of course. How could we forget about Ricky J. Jones? The FM machine. No wide players. Midfield is really where it's at right now. We've got 20 recommendations in midfield. But none of them over 3-star. What about DM? It's just Jordan Rossiter. So there's some players starting to come through here. You're there. What about in the Premier League? There's no Premier League right now. Which is probably for the fair enough. Right. If we get Matthew Warhurst up front, Matthew Warhurst would go up front, and then Sonny Perkins would drop back. But it's all dependent on if we get him in on loan. Aston Villa offered for Dan Burn. Interesting. Jack Kingdon. Who's made that bid? Maidstone. Okay, so they're in the league below us. Are we any further to being up the table? We're still second. Leighton Orient there. We still have some of the best players in the league. Leighton Orient, Crew. Crew are in 5th, so it makes sense. Bon is now in there for Gillingham. Gillingham assigned this guy. I mean, when did you sign it for there? Okay, fair enough. Liverpool under 21 scout report. Ooh, Joel Matip. Because they've run out of registration slots. Imagine that. Liverpool no longer want Joel Matip. Interesting. I mean, Junior Krupi, loan listed. 5-star? You're a 5-star player. Oh, no, wait, loan. Okay, yeah, higher quality players, that's fair. Luke Chambers is loan listed. Has a loan bid from Preston, so probably not gonna be. No. Loan. Liverpool would require no. Oh, he's a left back. I'd want him to play centre back. I'm not being funny, Liverpool. I'd rather him be a centre back. Can we make him an important player at centre back? And okay. No. Okay, says nobody at Liverpool. What about the red half of Manchester? Team reports under 21. Let's get a scout report on that. My thing. Let's have a look at England actually. Like, let's have a look at like the under 20s, not the the under 20s squad. Could we get reports on them? No, we'd have to scout them. The under 20s captain is vice captain is Joe Bellingham. I did not know that. Shaquille Van Persie is in the England squad. Interesting. Where are you on loan from? Like, where are you on loan to? You're at Sunderland. Interesting. Sunderland in the Championship, managed by Vincent Kompany. Okay. Sacked by Burnley due to club's poor league position. Interesting. So where are Burnley then? Also now in the Championship, managed by Appleton. Okay. Interesting. Denmark at home, just end me, please. Danny Rose, Grimsby player to watch out for. Interesting, okay. Their main man up top. It's a rivals match, isn't it? I forget about that. Grimsby, it's a fierce rivalry. We can't lose to Grimsby. Warhurst is coming in. Okay, that's nice. 3-star. That now means then that I can probably drop Danny Elliott. You would be correct, Danny. Unfortunately, that is the case. I don't think Pert Harris is the one. He might be. Josh Sheehan. It's a CM attack, which means he'd probably do well as a Mez. He is somebody I would be interested in signing. Do you have an agent? Yes, we'd be keen. Can we drop that wage down? 3.5k for you. I do have the money in the bank to do it, especially if Regan Ogle is going to go and lose $2,000 a week of his wages. I'm interested in you potentially, but then if I've got Warhurst now, Warhurst is coming in. Right. So let's have a think about this then. Right. Right. So first of all, Warhurst comes on to the bench here. He doesn't replace Danny Elliott. It's Beeston that then drops out. Law or Bate? Probably. I mean, Bate is dropped to 6.45 right now, and then Law drops into there like that. I'm going to walk away from Sheehan right now because I think I'm going to go like that. Elliott developing concerns. What is Danny Elliott's contract? Squad player. Yeah, his... Danny Elliott is ready to get to work. Nice. Jason Law bruised ankle for a day. That's fine. Right, Liverpool under 18 scout report. Yeah, there's nobody there. I think the under 18s are not necessarily the way to go from the Premier League. I think they would have been like the couple of seasons, like last season, the season before. Right, they're expecting. Right now, I've got to see something. The supporters, because they normally have something. Get the better of our rivals, Grimsby, is required. And then get the better of Donny. And they want us to finish above Grimsby in the league. Record an EFL top half finish. Okay. They want Lewis Bate to play DM and he hasn't had the best start to the season, but maybe does Harlock have the minerals to play? Harlock does have the minerals to play Mazzala. He'd also have the minerals to be a decent box-to-box. Law just picked up there. I don't know if I want to... But I might try not... all matches. For the next match, might try Harlock as a little bit further forward and drop Bait back. And do it that way and see maybe if that works. Do you have a side preference? No side preference. Okay. And then have Sonny Perkins in midfield. Wing backs like that. And then just see. And then Faisal will obviously sit back like that. Faisal being back then for the Mez role is nice. Because he has decent physicals to come off the bench. Warhurst will get the number 39. He can go there. Also, Wood, I hope the game against Denmark does go well for you. I can't remember if I said that to you. It probably won't, but you can hope. Right, we are away at Grimsby as well. This is an interesting time to try the tactical tweak and play Bait a little bit further back. God damn it, FM. What has FM done? Crashed in the middle of the Denmark game. That is a whoopsie. And took my PC with it. Rip. That is not the news you wanted. Right, we are in our white kit. I would have thought the green kit might have been the better idea. Perkins in his deeper role now. Fisher on the right. Dacres Cogley coming forward. Warhurst is in the middle. It's Fisher. It's Harlock. Oh, it's blocked. I think this could work. I think this might be the piece of genius that I needed. Like it starts drawing around from the OS or something. I have no idea where it would draw its processing from. But yeah. Colchester are winning. That moves them above us. Right. Williams comes inside. Semeyu. Williams. Potts has bombed on from left back. Can he find a cross? He's found Harlock. He's lost out. The clearance isn't the best. Lewis Bait from distance. Oh my word. What a way to score your first for the club. Maybe I have just found the new move. Maybe Jared Harlock playing further up allows Bait the freedom to do this. What a goal that is. Away at Grimsby and we lead. Perkins has whipped in a cross and it's claimed by Gunter. Time to spam continue for a bit. Yep. To get back to it. Oh, Younger's made a mistake. Rose has come forward and Tashby with the good save. Big save from him. Perkins dropping a 7.1 in midfield. Maybe just maybe. I'm limited FM to 6 cores, yeah. Yeah, that's probably a sensible decision. We're up into third now. Leyton Orient are keeping pace with us from one of the teams that are expected to be up there. Salford have not started the season well. It's a long old season, though. It's a long old season. But we lead with our only shot on target being our goal. I'm happy with how we've dominated possession so far, lads. Keep it up. Keep it up. A win away at our rivals, our big rivals, could be just the motivation we the thing that we need to build on a platform for the season. Right, the long ball is going to be picked up by Harlock. He's everywhere, Jared Harlock. Into Bait with time and space. That's a terrible pass. The ball is forward. Semeyu reads it. Potts gets up and wins it as well. Randell Williams. Perkins has found some space. Perkins has found Warhurst! Sonny Perkins might not have been... He might not be a striker. He might be a creative Metzala. Because he's got the assist and we're up into second. Perkins with the free kick and he's forced the keeper into a great save. I guess FM doesn't want me to click on Delaney. I'm guessing not. Perkins short. Williams in. Warhurst. Decent touch from the Man City loanee. Harlock. Younger. Can we find an attacking chance? No, I feel like this is going to be an ender highlight. Yeah. Chesterfield winning again means we're going to sit in second as it stands. But I'm liking this. Right. Cal Roberts is going to get himself on the pitch. Jared Harlock has not had the best of games in the BBM role. But Jason Law is going to come on. But maybe Harlock in that midfield, box-to-box role. There. I'm going to try it again next game. We're going to praise the lads. 2-0 up. Chesterfield, oh, Sutton have gone above us. Okay. Which is kind of sad. Who is tired? Who's going to come off? Do you know what? We're going to give Faisal his debut. But no, we're not, because unless can you play DLP? No. I think we'll leave Bait on then. We'll bring Kenlock on for Potts. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. The wingers haven't really played well today in terms of Fisher and that, but it doesn't matter when you're winning 2-0 away at your arch rivals. Winning away at your fierce rivals by 2-0. That is very, very nice indeed. We turned dominance into victory. Yeah, we're 1 goal behind Exeter. It's not as free-flowing right now. Ogle is set to move on loan. All his wage being paid. Hurst troubled. He feels distraught. Warhurst scores on debut as well. Like, if he improved his physicals a little bit, then he might there. But Sonny Perkins with 2 assists from that Mazzala role. I think that's his role on the team. I feel like that's his role on the team, and then Warhurst starts up front. When does his contract at City end? 2027. So if we could get him for another loan year and then try and get him on a free, Ogle goes. Graham Coughlin. Who is Graham Coughlin? I've just agreed with him. Newport manager. Newport manager thinks we're not going to stay up this season when we are predicted to finish second in the league. And he is predicted to finish 21st. And I agreed with him. Dowling now wants to be starting more games. He's a regular starter. So let's just basically tell him... can do that. Sounds fair to me. Good man, George. Good man. Feels like he should be starting more games. Right, Warhurst to be unveiled. It's always satisfying. I think he can be a breath of fresh air that we need. The physio is in. Nice. Hopefully some better physios will give us less injuries as well. We've been able to get some really high like 20 and 5 on him. Like, there is some really, really good physios. He's been granted there, so give him the ability to change, and our head physio as well. So if we continue on, they've all been granted work permits, which is nice as well. Like, our new physio department is now the best in the league, which is nice. Scouting wise, could we get some more scouts? I feel like we could do with more scouts. Coaches allowed as well. I feel like we need some more of them as well. Just increase the coaching staff up that little bit. Man United under 18 scouting report, which means the under 21s probably also has a scout report on it. Loan listed. He's already out on loan somewhere, so we can't get a report on him. I mean, dribbling 13 to 20 on this kid. Interesting. Kobe Mainu is not available for loan. That would have been a nice one to have got. Like, he is a wonder kid. He is a literal wonder kid. Media description wonder kid. Good to know. He is also unavailable for loan. He's a very good centre-back. Finlay! He's actually... Finley's a very physical boy. Is he loan listed? He is loan... He is loan listed. Again, do I need another midfielder? I feel like I've got enough midfielders now. Jared Harlock won't be there. Right, I actually think I'm going to do this a little bit more. I know I'm going to keep giving Jason Law game time in terms of important player. But, like, there's going to be a lot of people that get unhappy, I think, with the way the contract system has worked and what people have wanted and what I've basically given to people in order to sign them on a cheaper deal. He's not there. National League. Number of scouts has been increased to 4. Number of coaches has been increased to 6. That's nice. He's not horrible. Woking have not got a bad centre-back there. Right. Right. What was I going to do? Liam, Karen, you're only 3. Let's have a look at this. Ability. Yeah, there's not really... There, Cole Stockton. Man United's under 21s didn't have many people in it. Let's have a look at Arsenal's youth system. Arsenal, come on. Give me a team give me a scout report of your under 21s, please. Julian, come on. And then also of the under 18s, please, Mr. Julian. Thank you very much. Before we play Hartlepool. Hartlepool will be the final game of stream. No, I will not be given Declan McManus. Is Declan McManus in the more influential players? He's in influential players. But not really. Yeah, both my captain and vice captain are not in my team leaders, which is interesting. They probably will at some point. Although if Danny Elliott gets unhappy, then we could be in trouble. But we are playing Jeff Stelling's favourite club, Hartlepool. I don't know, Jeff. I thought a red card. I thought they were making a sub. I can't do a Chris Kamara accent. Carl Roberts wants to be starting more games. I can do that. Perfect. Yeah. Bennett, like, can we talk, Bennett? Like, expectations against Hartlepool is a win. Have we played Hartlepool before in this save? No. Oh, we have in a friendly in the first season, and we beat them 2-1. Did not know that. Well, they want me to play. Oh, they want me to play Perkins left side. Does he have a side preference then? No, he has no side preference. I like it this way. We're actually gonna play. Do we play? No, we play Semedo and Younger still. We're gonna play it like this again. Lewis Bate back into there. Sonny Perkins now with 3 assists this season. In that Mezzala role. I think that's gonna be where I think that's gonna be him to stay there. Until obviously we then look to replace him as we get higher up the divisions. But I think for now he is gonna be the guy that sits there. He's 4-star there. Like, he's 21 years of age. He's a 4-star player for us at this level. Leading League One, championship potential. He's going to be with us for the next few years, and not really need to be upgraded too much. There's going to be other players around him that need to be replaced. I'm hoping Jason Fisher will start to improve a little bit more soon, and get closer towards that 5-star, even that 4-star. And I feel like that's going to be his technicals more improved. Seanasea clears. I want to give him playing time, like Jason Fisher, because I feel like even though it's 17, he doesn't need it. Like, it's good for him to get a professional games under his belt. I could have left him in the under 18s for a while, but don't think that would have been the smartest decision. Warhurst is on a yellow card, the loanee, but he got a goal on his debut, so maybe we can get him another one today. Encourage the lad still. Right, highlight Potts into Bate in that deeper role now. Seanasea, Younger into Bate. He's gone for the ball towards Perkins and it's cleared away. Arlott John, Umara, Cook. Hartlepool have held us off well. Will they get a goal on the counter attack? Younger heads away. Right, drive Fisher. What's your decision making, Jason? 10. He probably should be better for this level, but he's won it back. Bate into Harlock. Warhurst looked offside. I mean, he's hit the bar anyway. He wasn't offside. Williams is in, and then it's straight at Hughes. Well, it's probably a better chance than we think. Williams' corner is in. It's headed away. I mean, Semeo's tried to overhead kick. Fisher's shot is at the bar. It's all happening. In towards Warhurst, headed away. Potts. And the highlight's over. Chesterfield are winning. That's not good news. Right, can we win that back? Arlott John has picked it up. Carson. I need to zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on. Carson. The camera zoomed out. Cook. Out to Edwards. Potts is coming across to deal with it, but he's gone inside. Serki. Right, we should deal with that comfortably. Tashby is there to claim. He will come to Seanasea. Potts. Into Bate. Potts again. Out to Williams. He comes inside. It's a lovely run. Perkins. He's found Warhurst. Oh, it's brilliant. Warhurst is making himself a fan favourite here already. 2-2 for him. Perkins, I mean, as well. Perkins is creating like a machine. This is what we want to see. And Potts has won it back. Williams, driving forward, has used Jason Fisher on the right. It's a decent touch to get him driving forward. In towards Warhurst, cleared away. Headed out again. Dacres Cogley. Younger. Bate has picked up possession. Harlock. I mean, Perkins has made a run there if we could have found him. Bate. He's found Dacres Cogley in plenty of space. Warhurst is free. He probably should do better there. What's your heading, son? 12 as well. Only 9 jumping reach at 6'1" for him. But he won the header there. And probably should have done better with it. But we lead Hartlepool at the break. That's a big one. And we can praise the lads. I mean, Exeter are 3-1 up against Gillingham. This is kind of interesting to see. Because we obviously play Gillingham in the cup shortly. Williams, Bate, Perkins. Oh, he looked for Warhurst. I don't know if Warhurst was concentrating on the game. I mean, with 5 concentration, that makes sense. He probably wasn't even paying attention to where he was running. Edwards, Dodds, Seriki, Dodds again. Hartlepool, they're not out of this game at 1-0. And Umara's in behind Younger. Oh, and Younger, what are you doing?
Emotional damage.
And for all our dominance in this game, Hartlepool have got themselves an equaliser. Right, Cal Roberts. It's your time. I choose you. The midfield is playing well like this. I'm also going to go Janelle Bennett. Can we find anything? Or are we going to be 2 draws out of our opening 4 games? Dodds has gone long. Dacres Cogley's won the header and we'll get the second ball again. He's found Cal Roberts and Warhurst! What a finish! I think Warhurst might just be our Danny Elliott replacement. What? Oh, it's deflected in, but it doesn't matter. It's his goal. It's 2-1 Scunthorpe. And Roberts is coming forward now, as Hartlepool will have to push to find a second equaliser. Janelle Bennett's driving forward. Down the left-hand side. It's cleared away. Potts. Bate. He's gone from distance. It's a great save from Cal Roberts. Just can't quite get his noggin to it. But it looks like we might hold on. We're going to make one final change in added time. Lewis Bate. No, Lewis Bate is going to come off. Harlock is going to drop back. And Faisal Batash. He's now a... Oh, he's a 2-star box-to-box. Okay. So we'll keep... No, we will put him as the box-to-box. I trust you to make the difference on your debut in added time. And that is it. We have won our 3rd game in a row in League 2. We start the season with 10 points from our opening 4 games. We've built a decent-ish squad. Predicted 2nd in the league. We're there pretty much on... We're just out of it on goal difference. It's a vintage display, a 2.63 XG. Warhurst, 3-2. I think we might have found our new striker, everybody. I think we might have just found the man to be our striker. Sonny Perkins, as that Mazzala, 4 assists in 4 games. He got 2 assists there, 1 assist there. He also got an assist against Morecambe despite dropping a 6.3. I did not realise that. But that is going to be where we end it for today. Not that one. This one. So, we are 3rd in the league. We're into the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup, which we will play next tomorrow. We'll start that tomorrow. We will continue on with our League 2 journey. It's a good start. It's not a great start, Chuck. A great start would have been there. It's now apparently saying after we've signed Warhurst that we are predicted to win the league. Keep that in mind. The Twitter is linked in the chat. The Discord, if I play anything off stream, I will update the Discord. And then obviously the TikTok as well. I will be getting back to record over the weekend for TikTok. So stay tuned for them. They will be coming out. I'm hoping to get back into it for next week at some point. But yeah, so, and then the TikTok, if you prefer your content there, I'm also going to try and get some YouTube stuff done, hopefully. But let's have a look who to raid. Chuck has said that a certain Jeter is live, and if that is true, then we are going there. Is it Coach Jeter FM? I can't remember if it is or not. It's not. It must just be Coach Jeter. Mute site. Oh, he is as well. Oh, he is. It doesn't... Yes. There we go. We are raiding over to the Jeter himself. He doesn't stream as much as usual, but he is live. He is managing, is it Maidstone? I think it's Maidstone. I can look at the badge by going down to the National League. It is Maidstone. He's managing Maidstone. So, he's in the National League. Go and see how he gets on. I will be back tomorrow night from 6 o'clock. Get yourself there, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.